if you have 10 things to do at a K-show, you cannot miss the booth of Mr. Reifenhauser. And we have the chance to talk personally with the president, Mr. Ulrich Reifenhauser. So, what are the main features of this show? How is going? What is the mood?
The main feature is we are exhibiting the best material worldwide. It's plastics. It's all about plastics. It's the producers, the machine builders, and the processors all together here. And we show, what's going on in plastic. And it's, lots of things are going on. Plastic is a fairly new product. And the possibilities to develop this material is fairly big. So you find new products, new resins at big resin producers, and also, or mainly maybe, the machine manufacturers do a lot of novelties. They show some surprising new things. They show machines that are better than the last one, so improvements. But they also show some complete new things. And one more or less complete new thing is Industry 4.0. This is somehow the main subject, the main story. And everybody did concentrate the last 3 years on this subject and worked out some surprising results. 3 years ago, nobody did really know what is it, Industry 4.0. Honestly speaking, there's no definition today. But we have results and we know where we want to go. At the end, it's handling of data, of big datas, find algorithm and go closer, no, go step by step to the very end, what means intelligent machine. Will we ever have real intelligent machines? I doubt. But machines will be, let's say, a bit more intelligent than they were before.
Okay. So we can say that there's a really a Copernican revolution that is involving the plastic and not only the plastic anyway.
It's a general all industry, everything that has to do with machineries, with processes that are fairly complicated, that gather a lot of data. All these industries, all these machines, they are concerned with Industry 4.0 today.
So, and what are your expectations? And you're talking also as a president of the VDMA of the show and of your company for the show, and let's say a little forecast for the future, also for the market.
When we look, when I will express a forecast for the show, let me shortly have a view on the whole market. And the market of plastics worldwide is in good shape. We were the last 3 years in good shape, and we are growing, and we will further grow. So the numbers of projects, what we have, the backlog of orders in hand, and the upcoming order income is very, very good. So there was a growth this year, or is a growth this year, and the predictions for 2017 clearly say there will be growth. There will be growth again, and plastic continues to be extremely successful.
According to you, what is the recipe for this? Because anyway, because there was some crisis years ago, we can say, but now since 2-3 years, it continues recovering and growing. Also, Europe is growing.
Plastic is simply a perfect material, and we find solutions, we find improvements, and it's growing, especially growing in the countries, in the developing countries, but also in the industrialized countries. Nevertheless, regional-wise, there are some so-so countries, and there are booming countries. So-so was and is China and Russia, although they are picking up already. They had a somehow real slow motion business last year, but this year both countries pick up. Brazil is okay for many reasons. Too much to discuss. Is in fairly bad shape. Although I had a discussion today with a Brazilian investor, and maybe there is there is a hot project. So hopefully this ends. But other countries like Southeast Asia is really good off. India is booming. USA is in perfect shape. South America, we make good business, and good old Europe is back after the bad, lousy financial crisis. Now our Spanish, Italian, French friends really are back on track, and yeah, think, oops, we have to invest. We have to invest. Don't stick on old technologies. The industry is going on, is developing. So yeah, they are thinking about new investments. I like that.
Yeah, this is very exciting. Thanks God. So I thank you, Mr. President, for this chatting, and for sure we're gonna do another interview in 3 years, in the next K show. So I'm wondering what's gonna be the next issue. Still Industry 4.0?
Industry 4.0 is just in the beginning. I mean, it's not a product what you can buy. It's a philosophy. And we had in the last 3 years, when Industry 4.0 started to be serious, we brought sources. We invested sources, and sources are two things: it's money, and it's time of your real brains. And if these two things come together, the real high brainers, and with a good budget, then they do develop something. And this is what we did, and what lots of machine builders did. So we have a basis, we have a platform. But Industry 4.0 is a philosophy that has to develop. And it will not take 3 years more, it will not take 6 years more, it will take 9, 12, 15 years. And then maybe we have a status where we are getting maybe somewhat closer to the big target for intelligent machines. Main thing, Industry 4.0 never should be a reason for itself. You always have to look for customers' value. And this is simply productivity, it's flexibility, it's quality of the product. And with these targets, during at your developing, when you are developing, when you still have this always in mind, then you come up with some good solutions for the market, and yeah, you even will achieve money and can sell it. It's not then for granted, because it's really an advantage. So it will be still Industry 4.0, but who knows? Maybe another highlight is then on the
We will see. But now let's enjoy this K 2016 together.
more days to come, and I'm very sure it will be very intensive and very successful days. So I have strong expectations that at the end of the show I will be a very exhausted but very happy man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reifenhauser, for your words. And see you the next. Stay in touch.